to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Alright guys, currently it's 5:53 p.m. Eastern time. The price of Bitcoin is currently at $122,157. And before we get started with the top-down analysis, I'm going to go over this winning trade we had yesterday here on the 15-minute chart. Left you guys with a falling wedge with the measured move taking us to 121,490, let's call it. Not only did we hit that measured move, but we went all the way as high as 123,865, I believe it was. So that's one winning trade. And also on the 4-hour time frame, the cup and handle played out pretty much almost perfectly. I had the measured move taking us to about 125. We made it close to 124. We're slightly short, maybe like what, 3% short, but come on, you guys got to give it to me. This is also a winning trade. Congratulations on whoever took that trade and got some gains. This is a big win for the Flex Candle community. All right guys, so now let's head over to the weekly chart, and starting off here with the weekly, just like yesterday I was telling you, we have a big green engulfing candle. We have 2 days and 3 hours before this candle closes. We are above the 21 moving average at 112,164. So the stochastics RSI are on the way up, and so is the RSI, so this is very bullish at the moment. On the 2-day chart, we still have a lot more room to continue going up. RSI is pointing up. We have so far 3 candles in a row here. This candle closes today in 2 hours and 4 minutes. This could be a 3 white soldiers, a continuation bullish pattern that can continue us to the upside. On the daily chart here, again, we have 3 white soldiers as well. We're well above the 21 moving average. That's currently at 114,836. Since we are getting kind of far away from the 21 moving average, we do have to be careful because we could either fall down towards it or go sideways and wait for the 21 moving average to catch up to price. So stochastics are starting to get toppy, so I'm thinking we might make it to 125 around there, maybe cool off, and maybe play this new range of 120k to 125k for the time being. If we do drop down, I could see us going down to about 118. If we go lower than 118 and start closing candles below there, I'll be a little bit weary about that. I think from here on in, we should continue going up. In the 22-hour chart, we see here that the stochastics are also getting toppy. We're dragging here a little bit. Again, we're far away from the 21 moving average, and the 21 moving average has to cross here the 200 moving average in order to get bullish. The 200 moving average is currently at 114k, so I see us still going sideways here for a while. Let's take a look at the 10-hour chart. We're toppy as well. On the 8-hour chart, we're still toppy. Take a look at the 4-hour chart here. Stochastics have been dragging here. We never went all the way down. We came back up, double humped. We never came all the way down again, and now we're starting to curve up. This is looking bullish. The 21 moving average is at 118,342. I feel like we need to hold this as support, and so far the 21 moving average is catching up to price range, so I could see us flagging out here, waiting for this 21 moving average to catch up to price, and then for us to blast up there. On the 1-hour chart, we are starting to flag out here as well. Stochastics are toppy. It looks like maybe we could roll over, maybe we could just roll back up here. So things are looking very bullish. We almost made it to 124k. This is pretty good here for Bitcoin. On the 15-minute chart, we're rolling over on the stochastics, but the RSI is pointing up, and this could be some type of a flag, kind of like falling wedge here, and this could be our next move. This could be a descending triangle though, and if this is a descending triangle, it could be bearish and it could bring us down. Let's see what ends up happening. This measured move would take us, if it breaks out, to about 125,750, which is what I think would happen. We probably would go up above 125k and then maybe cool off there for a moment. So let's see if this one ends up playing out. No guarantees on this. So right now guys, I see us in a new range between 120 and 125k. If we do go below 120k, like I said, I see us maybe going as low as 117, but I don't think we should go lower than that because then things would get a little bit more bearish. I feel like we do have to hold 118k and then make more progress from there. All right guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.